Take a deep breath in and sigh it out. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you today? Take a moment to slow down with me. Slow down your breathing. What if life isn't something to finish, but something to live? What if rushing to get it all done is exactly what makes us miss the best parts? As I watch my babies, the goats, ducks, bunnies, and the chickens move about in the garden, I notice they are not rushing to finish anything. They don't have checklists. They don't say, if I don't eat this exact patch of grass by noon, the day is wasted. No, they just explore. They move slowly. They look around. They pause. They nibble here. And they scratch there. They even take moments to enjoy the sun. There is no sense of panic in them, and yet nothing is missing. By the end of the day, they've eaten, they've quenched their thirst, they've played, and they've rested. Somehow, without urgency, they still find exactly what they were searching for. There is something deeply comforting in that life provides in its own rhythm. Perhaps we don't need to force our way through every moment or hurry to meet every expectation. Like the babies, we can trust that if we move steadily, attentively, with patience, what we need will come to us. Not instantly, not in a straight line, but in its own gentle timing. Maybe the lesson is that finding what we need is less about rushing forward and more about noticing what's already around us. Is life a race? We often live as if it is, rushing from one task to another, comparing where we are to where someone else has reached, measuring our worth by how fast we've moved or how much we've achieved. But if life is truly a race, where is the finish line? And what prize waits at the end? Out here watching the chickens, I wonder. They move slowly, without urgency. They don't seem worried that another chicken might get to the grass before them. They simply trust there will be enough. And somehow, there always is. If life were a race, wouldn't we all end up in the same place anyway? So maybe life isn't about running to the end, but walking with presence. Maybe it's not about competing, but experiencing. Not about finishing, but noticing. Perhaps the real question isn't who will get there first, but how do I want to live along the way? I've come to learn that I will never get it all done. And maybe that's not a problem, but the point. There will always be another task, another project, more weeds to pull out, and another rocky corner to tend. I seem to get more done when I slow down. Such an oxymoron, right? The chickens seem to know this already. They are not trying to get it all done before nightfall. They are simply present with what's right in front of them. One leaf, one step, one patch of ground at a time. Maybe that's the wisdom. To live as if nothing is missing, even as we're still on the way. To trust that what we truly need will appear when we need it. And to remember that there's no prize for finishing first, because there is no done. Life isn't about racing to the end. Perhaps it's about grazing and savoring along the way. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Please consider subscribing and feel free to leave a comment